Hi again, fellow unlicensed thinkers. Today I'm going to show you how to loosen up the throat, or at least what I do to loosen up the throat. I'm not a doctor. Don't take this as medical advice, but it helps me immensely. And what this is it's the throat. It's the throat chakra. And it's where we express ourselves from. So before we get into that though, if you could go ahead and hit the like button. I can't quite reach it from here. Thank you very much. Okay, so why is this a big issue for me? Because I spent most of my life not expressing myself properly, either not being fully honest, not saying what I wanted to say. And as you can see, I have got a YouTube channel, and so now I'm a lot better at expressing what I want to say, what I want to get out, speaking what I feel is as honest as possible. And so that has helped a lot. So number one, expressing yourself is going to help loosen up and open up the throat chakra. But I also do some other things to help with that. And so I'm just going to run through them real quick. Feel free to rewind, try them out as I go, because I think you may find that you're very tight in these areas, because a lot of us are, especially in modern society. We have a lot of reasons that we don't express ourselves, that we're not fully honest, that we're not ourselves, that we don't get to talk or write the way that we want. And so this lack of expression causes a tightening and a closing of the throat chakra. So here's some things that I do. And again, I'm going to go through them kind of quick. I would generally, anything that is a stretch, I would generally try to hold it for about 30 seconds if possible, because that is usually about the time that the muscles start to realize, oh, hey, I'm supposed to relax. So I'm going to go through them. So the first one is going to be just stretching the scalenes, because that's a lot of this here actually has quite an effect on what happens in your throat. So the ones I like, in scalenes, it's just a myofascial thing. So you just push down and then you kind of pull, and that will stretch your scalenes. Mine are actually pretty loose right now. Go me, right? But they get much tighter when you add in a little something. So in this case, I'm going to go opposite directions. So I'm going to grab my scalenes here, and I'm going to pull down like this, and then I'm going to pull up and to the other way with my chin. Okay, and you'll feel that it'll go right across here, and it's quite a stretch. And so then I'll do the other side. And again, you're going to hold that for about 30 seconds. And so another one, same thing with the scalenes, is you can pull on the scalenes and then pull the head down. And so this is kind of coming more up towards the shoulder. You can see, so I'm sort of grabbing like right at the base of the neck here and pulling the head to the opposite side. So on the other side, again, right at the base of the neck. And there's some big muscles you'll see there. And I'm gonna make some funny faces, but like when you go like this, you can see these right here. That's what you're stretching there. So get those as loose as possible. So another one, and this one is a little bit harder to show exactly what I'm doing, but I think you'll get the idea and you'll be able to feel it when you do it. So again, we want to pin these scalenes down and kind of stretch them out a little bit. And then I'm going to put my head back as far as I can. And at the same time, I'm going to push my jaw. Using just the muscles of my jaw, I'm going to push my jaw as far forward as possible. So like making that kind of a face, right? So I'm going to pin the scalenes down and then head back. And I won't be able to talk for a second, but you'll see how I push the jaw forward. So head back and jaw forward. And again, hold that for about 30 seconds. Do it a couple of times if you want, a few times throughout the day. It really does help relax things in the throat, I've found. And it opens up that throat chakra, so you feel more enabled or empowered to be expressive, to get out what you want to say, to do what you want to do. Another exercise that is good is pulling your head back like this. So like that. Pull your head straight back and hold it. And you let it go. That one isn't so much about holding as it is you want to strengthen the muscles in the back. So you're not pulling your chin in, you're not pulling your head down, you're just pulling your head straight back. So it's kind of a weird motion because we don't usually do it, but especially if you're looking at your phone or a computer all day, that one's going to help you quite a bit. And again, it adds a little bit of flexibility and realigns everything in the throat. And so it opens up that throat chakra quite a bit more. Another one, this isn't directly related to the throat, but it is, if you know the ear, nose, and throat, they're all connected. And so another one that I like to do is puff my cheeks up. But very specifically what I do is I puff up one side of my cheeks. And then I try to push that pressure that I'm creating inside the cheek. Excuse me, I'm getting a lot of stuff draining here. So I try to push the pressure that I'm creating in my cheek, and I try to push it towards the back, like towards my ear. And a lot of times that will actually, you'll feel it pop your ear. The ear canal will kind of shift a little bit. And so you probably can't see it, but you'll feel it when you do it. So puff the cheek out and then push that pressure back towards the ear. And again, hold that for a few seconds, however much is comfortable. And so whichever one of these or however many of these are difficult for you to do, those are the ones that I would recommend do frequently. Because if you can't, you should. Or if you can't, you must, if you prefer that phrasing of it. That's just kind of a thing from working out that says, for most people, not if you have a specific injury, I don't want to get into all of that, but for most people, if you have a hard time doing something when you're exercising, that's the thing that you need to work on the most. And so again, consult the doctor, let them give you advice on all of that, but that's just something that I've used when I've worked out in order to get past barriers, because when I feel like I can't do something and I go ahead and do it, that helps me. Don't hurt yourself, talk to your doctor. All right, so I hope this helps. And again, make sure that you are actually expressing yourself, that you are saying what you want to say, that you are giving your opinion, that you're standing up for yourself, that you're being artistic, that whatever it may be, use that throat chakra, use your throat, use your expression more and more. And that will create a better pathway for further and greater expression. I'd love to hear if these help you guys, and be sure to hit like and share the video. Have a great day.